Hey guys, Dr. Oscar with Revolution Health Center in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Continuing our conversation on neck pain, and I get a lot of questions about neck pain, especially when somebody comes in and they're wondering, like, why am I having neck pain? And I think it's important to discuss, and part of the process of our evaluative process in the office is really determining where's your pain coming from and what steps do we need to do to actually start getting relief, but not only that, stabilization, so that you don't have this reoccurring thing. So I wanted to speak today a little bit about one of the reasons, or one of the things that comes along with neck pain, and that has to do with degenerative or arthritic changes. I get a lot of questions. Is my pain because of that? And why do I have it? Well, what happens is, and the best analogy that I've found that can explain what happens with degenerative changes, disc degeneration, or arthritic changes in the bones in your neck that leads to neck pain, is it's a lot like a car and the alignment of your car. If you think about it, when your car is in alignment, when the wheels are in alignment, the tires last normally 60, 70,000 miles, whatever they're supposed to, and they wear, relatively evenly, so they'll last optimally as long as they can. When you hit the curb and go and knock your wheel out of alignment, of course, what starts to happen, you start to get uneven wear patterns. You get like a pulling sensation in the car as well, too. And you can even start to affect other aspects of your drivetrain as well, too. And this is what happens with your spine. Your spine has a normal alignment to it. And in your neck, I've got a model here that helps me out. What we want to see is a nice curve in your neck, forward facing. So if I were to look this way, I should have a 45-degree curve going this way here. And in that position, there's no pressure or tension or stress that's abnormal on your structure and on your discs. But whiplash injuries, falls, traumas, stressors can begin to start to straighten out your neck and make you lose that curve. That then begins to shift the weight of your head to the front part of your neck, right in front here where the discs and the bones are. And realistically, the discs in between your vertebrae here are only supposed to act as a cushion, a spacer, to allow the nerve to come out unimpinged. And it's really not designed to carry weight, very minimal weight. But as you lose the curve in your neck and you begin to shift that weight forward on the discs, that compresses your discs and then begins to wear the discs out and compress them. I have a little models here, and hopefully you'll be able to see it, but a normal disc would look like this one here. Nice cushion in between your vertebrae. And what happens is, as that weight shifts forward, as you lose the alignment in your spine, you begin to compress, and you can ultimately get to a place where you have almost no disc left in there. And that's when we start to see compression and irritation on the nerves, muscle, strain and tension, because it's trying to stabilize an unstable area. But also, this begins to wear the bones out as well, too. So it's just like a car either being in or out of alignment, that when your neck is out of alignment, that puts extra strain and stress on the vertebrae and on the discs and begins to, in a sense, wear them out. This is where we see arthritic and degenerative changes. So part of the process that we have in the office is determining, well, how stable are you, and get some nice clear pictures of where you are and what we need to do moving forward. And one of the tools that we use, of course, is x-rays. X-rays really give us a lot of insight. And with that, we can come up with a great plan to start to stabilize your spine and get pressure and tension off the discs, off the nerves, off the muscles, off the ligaments and tendons as well, and to start get you some relief from your neck pain. And not only that, stabilization so you don't have reoccurring bouts as you move forward as well, too. So I hope that clarifies a little bit. I get a lot of questions about arthritic and degenerative changes, and I hope that clarifies a little bit. So if you or somebody that you know is experiencing neck issues and is not sure if their arthritic or degenerative changes are impacting them or part of the problem, and are looking to find a chiropractor that can sit down and say, hey, this is what's going on, this is what I would recommend moving forward, please go ahead and click below. That will bring you to a landing page, our new patient special landing page. For $39, we'll sit down and do a full consultation and evaluation, and that'll include x-rays if they're necessary as well, too. And not only that, a first adjustment so you can get an idea of what that's like. And when you click below, it'll bring you to a landing page where we'll collect your information, name, email, phone number, best contact information, and I'll have one of my team members reach out to you, and then we'll be able to get you scheduled, or somebody that you know scheduled for an evaluation evaluation to see what do we need to do moving forward. All right, guys, we'll keep the conversation going here on neck pain, and we'll see you on the next video or in the office.